Morning, colleagues. Super quick today because I've got to hand over to Diffit guy who's going to talk about even more new features in Diffit. First one for me, this is new in Edge. When you click on your Edge sidebar now, you can see you've got this button here to search, or not button, but a box to search the tabs. So I do know that many of us have hundreds of tabs open at the same time. I use the vertical tabs, which is this button here, because you've got all of your tabs across the top, but you can, what was it again? Is it not tabbed groups? Because I do that, you click this button here and then you can make them down the side. But now you have the ability to search within the tabs, really good. Next is the new Outlook. So you can see here, I'm an old guy. I use the old Outlook, but you can use the new Outlook if you want to also at the same time. So here's the button for new Outlook, and you can launch both at the same time. Before you had to switch between the two, but now you can have both of them. And within the new Outlook, you do have the ability to do a mail merge. And if I just zoom into this a little bit, you can see. So if I want to mail merge an email, it's very easy. You just paste in the email addresses and use the drop down and just click start mail merge, and it will send each of those people a different email, which is really good to stop the CC or reply all back. That's not an option in the old Outlook, it's only in the new Outlook. Also in the new Outlook as well, you can very easily go to draw messages directly within the body of the email itself, and you can also share a screen recording in the message itself. You just click, and now my new Outlook has actually started. You just click this button here and you can create a quick screen recording and it will inject it directly into the email. Okay, over to Diffit. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Hi, everyone. I want to show you some new stuff that we just released at Diffit. In the plus menu here, in addition to aligning to standards or uploading a PDF, you'll see that we now have the option to upload an image as input. So you could take a political cartoon for your social studies class, a diagram for science, or even upload screenshots from your online textbook right into Diffit and get resources based on that. You can also take a screenshot and just paste it directly into the input box rather than clicking the upload button. We also added this set reading and level and language option. So you can choose an explicit reading level and language here, and it'll get added. This just makes it a little bit easier so that you don't have to type at a fifth grade level or in Spanish if you wanted a resource in Spanish, for example, into the box. We also released a new feature that I'm gonna go open a resource, and you'll see there's this new add resource button up at the top. I can click that, hit add translation. Let's translate this into Spanish. Diffit's going to think for a second, and then it's going to add a new version of this same resource in Spanish. As you can see, there's some other options here in the plus menu that give you some ways to add new resources. You can also, if you have an idea for a resource that you want to add that isn't one of the options in the add resource menu, you can also just ask Diffit Chat to add a new version of the resource. So here's our Spanish version of that same resource. It looks identical to the English one, more or less, but it is in Spanish. So give that a shot and let us know what you think. Last but not least, we also added the ability to share templates. So if you have saved templates based on resources that you've created, or if you're a coach and you've created resources that and share them with teachers to create templates, now you can share templates directly by clicking on the share button, adding their email or copying a link, and then going over to imagining that I'm now another teacher. If I get this link, it's going to offer to save this exit ticket template to my templates, and it'll show up right there, and I can create an exit ticket based on that template. That is some of the new stuff that we released. Looking forward to sharing more with you as it comes out.